When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table!
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now, this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to... describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business, and CM Punk had no business being back in WWE.
Perched up top, a diving knee drop.
Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre.
McIntyre a step ahead there.
Calf kick on the money.
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
A strong head scissors application, and now the elbows vicious. We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight?
No, turns into a neck breaker.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling. You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something
From the top.
diving double axe handle?
Now locking in a tight head scissors.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but... CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep. Is it enough for... Punk. Oh my, boot to the spine right there. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of a cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
And he re-enters into the ring. Oh, a kick! Wow!
Oh, that's gonna sting your back.
Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. And he heads back into the ring. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
Not the sledgehammer. He has to be stopped. Bam!
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career. Ruin Punk.
And a spear through the cell wall with a spear.
I don't think anyone expected the wall to give way like that, least of all him.
He's able to reverse it.
Powerful uppercut finds the mark. Craft with a Mongolian chop.
Shining Wizard! That's right, Corey, that was a Shining Wizard.
Just an absolutely stiff blow to the head there.
Punk never saw that coming. He better be sure-footed in his climb up the cell.
Does he even know what he's doing? Does he know how close he is to flirting with disaster?
Well, he's officially made it to the top of the structure. This could end so badly for him.
All caution has been thrown out the window. This is pure chaos now.
The roof of the cell is no place for a fight.
These superstars seem to think differently. No.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. The lights are... dimming for McIntyre. attack.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Mercilessly attacking that ankle, stretching the tendons and ligaments, torturing their opponent.
As this battle rages on top of the cell, you wonder how this all ends.
I'm afraid badly is the only answer. Nothing good can come from this situation.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed.
And this is exactly what we're talking about when we say that Hell in a Cell shortens these superstars' careers. I really can't believe what we just witnessed.
He just paid the ultimate price in a match like this. And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is determined right now.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice.
Hey, wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold. And I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Equalizer in hand, and he's just goading his opponent to make the first move.
Has that sledgehammer and is just daring his opponent to move first.
Oh.
Stop cold with a clothesline.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
A razor-sharp chop there. DDT.
He clearly has dangerous intentions in mind here, gentlemen.
As a bad man with a hammer in hand.
And he's about to do some serious unwanted construction with that sledgehammer.
Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay.
Quick thinking right there. Struck with a calf kick. Oh, a boot to the back.
And an elbow from the middle rope. Oh, disturbing impact. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Drew's got... find a way to put his best foot forward here.
Oh, God, right to the cranium. Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fight. Like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men there might not be.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Looking to adjust some features on their opponent with that.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh, my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Survivor Series 20. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
CM Punk. Has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has it.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification. Putting the one to their forehead.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him. Lift off all the way to the outside.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive. Heading back into the ring now.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now. Ow! Punk famously said that chucking his opponent to the outside, surveying the situation, picking up speed.
The next level accuracy needed to hit that move cannot be understated.
And the body control, just amazing athleticism. Oh! What a display of strength here. Crashing down. CM Punk, a familiar look on his face. Seth Rollins, no idea what's in store for him. And he turned it around. There it is, reversal. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years. The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies. He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout. Seth Rollins just sitting back and degrading his opponent.
Here we go. From way up. Oh,
directly to the back.
Oh, my God, in the spot. That'll make your legs go numb.
So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
And Punk now looking for the... He's changing his mind. Going for something different now.
Big impact off the neck breaker.
Oh, man.
Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking it to Rollins here. Crashing into the barricade with such force.
Driven into the barricade. Got them off their feet here.
Sit-out powerbomb.
With every move he makes, you can see the pain wash over his face.
Yeah, his torso has been the focus all night, and hopefully there's nothing major to be concerned about.
Less and less time remaining on the count.
He got in. He got in. Just avoiding the ref's count.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Oh, that hurt. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks.
Clearly ready for a fight here.
Spinning kick to the gut. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? And that was a well-executed attack. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Boom! He wants this fight on the outside.
Rollins with a page out of Triple H's playbook. Pedigree! That patented high-impact offense from the Visionary. Punk's completely rattled now.
Rollins making perfectly clear who the Visionary is in this match.
Connects. Saw it coming.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
The Visionary, the Revolutionary, the Architect, Seth Rollins, the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making has come down to this. Two men, both five-time world champions, physically exhausted, but refusing to relent, refusing to allow the other to take advantage of their exhaustion. Chop block.
Range down an elbow retaliation. Oh! Oh, snaps the leg across the head. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Get ready for chaos. The chair is coming out. Avoids the count-out now, but was using nearly all the leeway the referee is allowing.
Oh, kick right to the back. Oh, right in the arm. Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
Heavy work being done to Rollins right now.
Hard landing.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Setting up neck-breaker position.
Oh, a merciless strike.
Set straight into the barricade.
Seth just rubbing it in now.
Huge kick connects. Oh, that could break an arm. dry.
Rollins is feeding off the WWE Universe. From the top. Off the mark.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Good reflexes from him there.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana.
A strong head scissors application. And now the elbows. Oof. Hooked up.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
Devastating cranial impact with that move.
CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Now he's back at ringside.
We can see a count out here.
And now it's back to the ring for Punk. Piercing chop.
Hooked up. And boom. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk. Now heading outside.
Don't know what the plan is here.
Oh, you know, just mingling with the people.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Entering the crowd, this could get out of control.
He's preparing for something. Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
Oh, repeated kicks right in the face.
And it doesn't matter to them where they fight as long as they're fighting each other.
Bang!
What a counter by Rollins.
Ooh, fighting among the masses. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Oh, no. Dangerous maneuver there.
Sets packed to victory becoming ever clearer by the moment. He is enacting his plan against Punk to perfection.
Looks like the referee's count is drawing things back to the ring.
He beats the count. Seth Rollins, CM Punk. These two men, two absolute titans in this industry. Similar in so many ways. They're both putting everything on the line tonight, battling with everything they have.
And this capacity Monday Night Raw crowd no doubt knows that they are watching an instant classic unfold between these two right before their very eyes.
Calf kick finds the mark.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
He can be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover. Traveling into the crowd now.
Have to be mindful of the count, though.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. He might just be stalling for time here. Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. He's getting back to the ring, looks like.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Regalplex.
And Punk wants more from his opponent. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
And Rollins in need of salvation.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Stops the kick. Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. Kick to the back.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
Oh, short on clothesline by Punk. Oh, and CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Merciless move, bashing your opponent's head like that.
Wicked kick.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here.
And now he's back into the ring. Back in the nick of time.
Hammerlock position. And a lariat takes them down.
Seth is being overwhelmed.
Rollins has to devise a new plan.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Oh, the elbow connects.
Oh!
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
Bang!
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Heading right out in the crowd for whatever reason.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Ventures out into the crowd despite the threat of a count out.
Fighting amongst the WWE Universe, this can go all sorts of sideways.
Vicious. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back.
Boom! GTS. That's going to keep Rollins down. He's heading back to the ring. Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Okay, Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins. Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company. He says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first?
I thought he might have had him there, but it's early.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Now entering the raucous crowd. Just don't forget about the referee's count.
Hey, WWE Universe, be prepared for some guests.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
If you're Seth Rollins, you've got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's going to take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match.
Rollins getting... worked on here.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking it to Rollins here.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set... And a schoolboy catching their opponent by surprise!
Hold it, over versus it, shoulders down.
I did not see this coming. He's abandoned that pin attempt completely. And a well-placed calf kick there.
Momentum.
Takedown. Looking for the cross. Saved by the ropes this time. Both arms hooked.
Game over. That patented high-impact offense from the Visionary. Punk's completely rattled now. Boom!
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
And to them, it doesn't matter where they fight so long as they're fighting each other.
On sight, as it were. And this crowd is reaping the violent benefits of that.
And Seth has to love this. Has to love seeing the pain starting to set in on the face of CM Punk.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
And he's got to be from way up high, double axe handle.
CM Punk, a familiar look on his face. Seth Rollins, no idea what's it.
Punk's had enough. He's look.
Answers with an inverted DDT. That can turn this around. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost almost 11 years.
The last good shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
Sent hard to the outside. He's not gonna wait. Here he goes. Look out. Suicide dive. Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell. Holy, meet the barricade.
Using that barricade with great effect.
What a slap!
That's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
And his core might be a bigger target now.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
Sliding into the ring now. He's really pushing the limit here. Getting close to a countout.
From the top. Axe handle connects.
Uh-oh.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Rollins with a freaking death.
The cover! The cover! He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
Wow. Has him in the corner.
Rollins drops his opponent. Springboard.
Stop! Stop!
No recovering from that.
Rollins did it. Seth Rollins just beat CM Punk.
Here is your winner, Seth Freaking Rollins.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth Freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back with open arms.
Yeah, that really didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Doing a little exploring right now.
Getting up close and personal with the WWE Universe.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies.
If you're Seth Rollins, you got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins up, to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's going to take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently with his... Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable position as we've ever seen him.
Flying huge splash from up top.
Turned it around with a reversal. CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says that tonight he's completely healed. But Wade, you're an athlete. Never divulge the extent of your injuries, right?
Oh, I absolutely do. For sympathy.
Real classy, Wade. Oh, that'll weaken your arm.
Tight leg scissors squeezing their opponent and 3 elbows to the skull.
Driving the elbow. Oh, he had that scouted. Finds the roller.
Rope break stops the pin attempt there.
And some effective offense with that one.
Boom! The heel is hot, and now it is being bent in directions it was never designed to go.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg.
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking it to Rollins here.
CM Punk, a familiar look on his face. Seth Rollins.
Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee.
Sweet GTS from Punk.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
Looking to go up high. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
You sing, I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet...
Wait a minute! Oh my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. I'm coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins. Frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency. don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man.
That patented high-impact offense from the Visionary. Punk's completely rattled now.
Right to the back. Measured kick to the vertebrae. Even more damage inflicted to the torso.
Making a concerted effort to repeatedly go after the midsection, to go after the core of the body.
Man, that's just nasty.
Raining down elbows.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks. Boom. The pinpoint kick to the back.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
Turns that back.
Rollins now, opponent defenseless. Stomp into the ground.
We've seen this win matches for Rollins.
Makes the cover. Kicked out at one. Into the rough. Can't believe it.
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How on earth?
Seth Rollins in deep thought, hoping to conjure one last move to win this. And after that, just battling through the pain might not be an option anymore.
When your body has absorbed this kind of damage, even breathing can become excruciatingly painful.
Into a powerbomb.
Ooh, vicious kick to the spine.
A strong head scissored application. And now the elbows. Vicious.
Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
Rollins has to find a way to right the ship here.
Oof!
Man, well-placed calf kick.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back.
Connects off the springboard.
And Seth has to love this. Has to love seeing the pain starting to set in on the face of CM Punk.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back gone to sleep.
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that.
There's two. A kick out. I don't believe it.
Seth Rollins has never been known to lay down and hand out victories to anyone.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Punk dodges out in time. Struck with a calf kick. The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, Seth Rollins, the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making has come down to this. 2 men, both 5-time world champions, physically exhausted, but refusing to relent, refusing to allow the other to take advantage of their exhaustion.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is determined right now. Oh, a boot to the back.
Using the elbow as a weapon.
Kick to the back. Hooked up. DDT. Punk with his eyes on Rollins. Looking to end this thing.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects. That could end Rollins right now.
Going right into the pin attempt.
There's 2. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between 2 men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk has claimed that for him, this is just business. Taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents in CM Punk's corner tonight, though. The question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
I'm sure a betting man will tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's back into the corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation with the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk. Look at him. He can do it here. No, he kicks out.
He's not letting anyone get away with a lazy pin. Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
And there's the sling blade. Hammerlock applied. Into a straight clothesline. Has to find a way out of this. And gets out of trouble by fighting out of that one. He is looking to do some serious harm. Backs. Defiant counter to Reigns. Oh, what a shot. He gets into the ring. DDT. And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business.
I wanted to knee you in the face again. Boom! Right on target. Turns that in his favor.
Getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind and taking out the knee.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while
Roman with his opponent down. We know what he's aiming for here. And hold on, look at this. Yeah. It looks like that cut him open.
and he comes in under the ropes now.
As the Hook looking for sliced bread. What a counter! Power slam.
Roman, spear! Will that close Punk out?
Puts an end to the pin there.
Devastating belly-to-back suplex.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk. And both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it. Clobbered with a clothesline. Down on the neck with reckless abandon.
And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of another exchange. It's been coming to Punk from all angles tonight. Boom! Roman for the win! Stops the count, keeping this match alive.
Hoisted up. Incredible power slam. Steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Vicious knee.
right to the back of the neck. Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here. Launching. Body from the top. Momentum is really on Punk's side. Smothering offense from Punk here. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation.
Look at that gash on the face of Reigns. Piercing elbow drop.
And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is the tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid. Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
Rollins has no... no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks.
Counter by CM Punk. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
He's still in this, and he's making sure everyone knows that. Spinning kick to the gut. Mongolian chop. Ooh, that's good. Echo in your ear for a bit.
Overwhelming offense down from Punk.
Reigns has got to get it together to avoid disaster.
Textbook snap suplex.
Calf kick finds its mark.
You heard the thud on the steps. I guarantee that was the sound of bones shattering. Implanted by the DDT. CM Punk looking to end it, cinching in the Anaconda Vice.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the holds.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Returning back to the ring.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick. And it seems like his head might be the target here.
Punk has that look. Gonna try to end it. And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang! Spear! Stop! Everybody down!
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That but pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
What's it going to take to win? Gets out of dodge, reciprocating the initial reversal.
Turns it around.
And responds with a... is going to be good, but Rollins.
Here we go. Both arms hooked. Roman's shoulders are down. Stopping the pin right there.
Clearly, he's got other plans in mind tonight.
The arm absorbing the damage.
Grabs a quick hammerlock and... Oh, nice lariat.
Roman needs to get his wits about him, and fast.
CM Punk.
Reigns able to get out of the way. Rollins looking to bait his opponent into a mistake. And these two are absolutely blowing the roof off this place, as well as tearing each other apart. What a true battle of wills we are witnessing.
Giving each other everything they've got and then some, having a match to remember, and it's not even over yet.
Here we go. Coming down from way on top. Looks like he's coming back in. Into a sleeper hold. Oh, and a neck breaker. Head scissors applied. Oh, look at these nasty strikes.
Pummeling their opponent with elbows.
Oh, my goodness. Right for it all, but gets nothing. Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex. Power slam. Shoulders down. This could be it. No, it's not over.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Simple but effective technique to get out of that.
Gets lifted into position.
Sit down hard.
Picture perfect drop kick. Hooked up. DDT. Punk with his eyes on Rollins. Looking to end this thing. Well,
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Down with a GTS.
now CM Punk needs to end this. Two. Kick out. I thought it was finished off for sure. Rollins staying in this thing. Some could even say he's far too stubborn to have things end like that. And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Devastating counter. Scouting paid off with a DDT.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
And with every additional hit to the head, you wonder if he should stay in this fight.
That's up to him and the referee, but I agree, this is concerning.
Totally helpless at the moment. Oklahoma slam.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
A pinpoint kick to the back. Rollins struggling. Rollins in deep, deep trouble.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Gone to sleep. Seth has got to dig deep now. Quick into the cover. This could be it.
Stopping that pin attempt.
And this match carries on.
All eyes focused on this absolute war. It doesn't get more masterful than this.
Oh, nice lariat.
Oh, that'll send a shock down. Triangle elbow, submission hold in. Submission locked in tight. He's got to find a way out of this.
I'm sure.
Breaks up the hold.
Just as it was getting truly brutal. And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. And he stops the ref's count.
reversal on Rollins. Taking things back into the ring.
Rollins now, huge knee to the jaw.
I don't even know if he knows where he is right now.
Probably not, considering the amount of damage to the head he suffered.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Caught the leg.
CM Punk hoists his opponent.
GTS from Punk.
It's all Punk's for the taking. Oh, man, this might be it.
Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. He's got the shoulders down. This is it. Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.